Well, garage sale find. Oof. Such a garage sale find. Oh. Well, please pardon how cluttered and disorganized the studio is looking right now. I'm transitioning into that big elaborate game room I've always kind of wanted. Like this right here is a shelf that was given to me, but I accepted it and got it home as quick as possible because it's that perfect size for having a flat screen in the middle and then putting all the consoles around it. So that is going to be over there where that little table is right now, and then I'm going to have to build all the shelves out around it, and they'll be like with casters on them, and I've got some plans, and you'll see it start coming together throughout this summer when I've got more time to spend here to build on it. So yeah, I'll be watching for those videos. But for now, let's just dig on down to the bottom of this crate that I bought at a garage sale and find out, was it really that good of a deal? I was at this little garage sale and I asked, you know, I found this and that, and that's going to be it unless you have some old video games. And they said, I do have some up on top of the hill. That's a Tennessee thing to say that. I got some on top of the hill. I'm like, okay. And so that just meant that he had them back at his house. So I was like, would you mind me taking a look at them, like, today? Oh, yeah, sure. Just follow me on over there. It was maybe a quarter of a mile away. Parked in front of his house, and he's like, I'm going to go in there and get them and bring them on out. And he came out with this crate, this orange crate in his hands. And I dug through some of it, and I was trying to get him to, you know, name the first price. I didn't want to name a price, and he said, how about $30 for all of it? And I tried to look calm. I said, yeah. You got a deal. I think I will. I'll buy this crate for $30. I'm going to dig in here and show you guys just why I was so excited about that. To be fair, this stuff is very random, and it does appear as though it has been picked through at some point. I don't know how he came across such a random assortment of video game stuff. All right, I'm going to stop talking. First off, the black N64. There's a little bit of damage right here, some little crack right there. From what I understand, I think this is the jumper, the extra memory card. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. The video out and the power supply are in good condition. The connections still look shiny. So something like this would typically go for about $70-80 on eBay. I'm not going to show you the games just yet. That's going to be the surprise at the end. All right, and underneath that, somehow a power supply brick for the Xbox 360. I think this is an early model Xbox 360. Yeah, one of the ones that would red ring a lot. This thing is almost worthless. I'll say a couple bucks for that. All right, but here you go, a gray Gamecube. But realistically, I think it may have been black at some point, or maybe even purple. It looks like it was in a smoker's home or something. I think it's discolored. But still, these were built very durable as well. Sometimes the optical read lens will go out on them, and you'll start getting disc read errors. But other than that, they usually work for really well and really quiet for a long time. But this one does not have the video in or the power supply here. Power supply or the video in. Video out. Ugh. So with those missing, I'm thinking at the absolute most, you might be able to get $40 out of this, being as it's discolored. Unless I can, maybe the connections are in here somewhere. Oh, wait a second. Okay, yeah, the power supply is in fact in here. Okay, so it does have a power supply, but does it have the AV video? This is for Wii. There's a few random Wii things in here. Yeah, but that would not work for the GameCube. The connection is just not right. So, you know, finding GameCubes just loose without their connections, I for some reason find that all the time. I've got like a whole collection of them now. Anyway, there you go. Okay, so let's go on back in here. There is a HDMI cable. There's a cable? Isn't that what those are called? A burned out GameCube controller. But not completely burned out. It's got some spring left on it. Oh, look over here though. The padding is completely worn off the thumbstick over here. I actually saw a bunch of them like that. Somebody wore the heck out of this GameCube. There's one controller, two controllers. This one's in the process of being worn completely off of the button. This one is okay, but this thumbstick is permanently up in the side there. And that's a third-party one. I probably didn't use that because it just wasn't very good. Okay, this one's loose and the padding is worn off. And yeah, okay, so that's it for the... Yeah, we got 4 GameCube controllers here that are worn out. Somebody wore the heck out of this thing, played it to death. Now I'm starting to wonder if it even works. Okay, enough of that. We've already got well over the $30 worth just in this. So let's keep going. We've got one PlayStation 4 controller with no way to charge it. It might not work, but it looks like it's in good condition, springy. Yeah, still pretty springy to my feel at least. A couple of N64 controllers, a black one and a clear purple. And let's see, this one's got a little bit of a looseness to the thumbstick. This one feels brand new. Oh man, this one feels factory brand new. It's got... Okay, we've got a little stick right here. That was going to need a little extra work, a little love and care, but I believe... Oh wait, it doesn't say Nintendo here. It's not a first party. I'm sure I can find a way to use it. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's a memory card and rumble pack. Because these N64 controllers, they were the first to have rumble packs and memory cards, and you put them into the same slot. So it was either one or the other. So I think that this was a way around that. So this way you could, that's the memory card side right there. You could put that in there. Well, I'm putting it in upside down. There we go. Put that in there, and then you could put your rumble pack in here, so you could have both going at the same time. And looks like you had to put in some batteries too. Does it open this way? Okay, it's sticking, but yeah, you put batteries in there. So imagine that. Now you've got this right here. You've got your memory card, the batteries, the weight of the batteries, and the rumble stick just kind of sticking out. It's starting to look a little gangly. Right? But N64 times, man, this was awesome. It was really way cool. Bad to the bone. All right, let's go back in here. Okay. This is a third-party, looks like there's a little S-video connection there, too. But it was a way you could plug in different things. Like, that is an Xbox video out. That is PlayStation, original PlayStation. Well, actually, a lot of them. PlayStation 2 and PlayStation. I think the PlayStation 3 even used that same connection. But there's a GameCube connection here. So there you go. There was a video out. Let's go ahead and plug it in there. There it is. Oh, there it goes. See? Yeah, there you go. So there was a video, and also power supply connection. Get on in there. I don't know why I've got to plug it. Okay, so there you go. This is actually complete. So that GameCube is actually complete. It's a little janky with that third-party video AV out right there. But it's... Gotta plug it in and see if it works. Alright, going back in. More cables. I don't know why I'd ever use those. Probably just give them to a thrift store. A switcher box for different cables. I keep saying that. This sounds funny. Alright, let's go in here. Oh, there's another multi-AV out. This one's got stereo connections. Alright, so that one had S-video. This one's got stereo connections. Oh, that's the Wii right there, and this is the PlayStation. I'm not sure I could find a use for that. What else do we have? Stereo connections, more stereo connections. regular analog video, S-video right here. And that, it's a printer cable? Why do they have a printer cable in here? That's weird. And oh, another cable. All right, and then we've got this whole bag. Oh, look at this. There's a four Wiimote controller charger right here. You could plug it in right there if the power supply is in there somewhere, and if it's the kind of Wiimotes that charge, have a little charger pack in them, you could charge 4 at one time with this. That is nice. That is awesome. Okay, we've got a Wiimote that has the extra sensor down in the bottom and the membrane around the whole thing. That's very useful. Bunch of battery pack backings there. What is this? Maybe it's for one of the workout things. There's a lot of workout stuff for the Wii. And more Wiimotes. Lots and lots of Wiimotes. The battery cover is in fact in there, so I guess this is just an extra. A nunchuck. Power supply for the Wii. And another Wiimote. So the original Wiimote, it looks like. And more video AV out for the Wii. So what is that? Where's the other one? Here's the other one. We end up with 2 of those. Why is there 2 in here? This is such a random pack. Okay, so yeah, let's stop there. Well, no. Let's go through the games, because there are some games in here. All right. Games. Well, I think you just saw what I was excited about. We'll get to that. Okay, Cruisin' USA, $5 game. Super Mario 64 with Sharpie on it, maybe $20. Rush 2, 5. This one's maybe a $5 game. But here's the big money right here. That is a $40 game right there. Even with that little bit of marker, because it's not on the label. That could be, you could brush that off maybe with a toothbrush and some Goo Gone or something. You could get that off of there. But the label is still colorful. There's no sun fading there. And that is the original Super Smash Brothers. The original one, the first. $42 for that, normally. And then there's Diddy Kong Racing, completely pristine. No marker at all that I can see unless it's on the back. But no sun fading on the label whatsoever. About $25 worth right there. And I guess the next biggest one would be Nightmare Creatures, but I've already got this for the PlayStation, which I think might be a little bit better. This one's got Sharpie on it. $5, maybe we'll say $10 to be generous. This Perfect Dark is definitely really on the low end because of how faded it is. But hey, it's Perfect Dark. It's rare. Rare. Anyway, it's rare, and it's also rare to software company. So there you go. What is all this added together? It's maybe $150 worth. But if you were to try to parcel out and sell the connections as well, $170, $180 worth here. Yeah. I can't keep all this. This is just, I got to give some of it back to a thrift store or something, and probably just throw these away. Unless, does anybody, write it down in the comments, do you have any use for GameCube controllers that have the thumbstick with the padding completely worn off of it? Is there anything I can do with that? Is there a way to repair them? Is it worth it? Let me know. This one's actual Nintendo brand right here. So, there you are. Well, I was pretty excited about this lot at first, but now looking at just how worn out and faded it is, and just how random everything is, and how much of it I just cannot use at all. I only spent $30 on it. It's safe to say that I got my money's worth out of it, but I'm a little deflated, just a little. But hey, original Smash Brothers, and a perfect copy of Diddy Kong Racing. Guys, if you've enjoyed this at all, make sure to indicate so by giving me the good old thumbs up. This was very random, and I'm sure some of my regular subscribers are going to be like, this was not my thing. But that's what we do here on Ashtoons. It's all very random. I could be cooking one day, I could be doing caricatures at a fair the next, and then the next day I'm doing this. Retro video games, digging through a dusty old crate. And so I'm sure not every video is going to be for you, but I do not clickbait. I am very truthful in my video titles. So if you read a title and it doesn't feel like something that you're going to be interested in, please don't unsubscribe and do something like that. Just skip it and wait for the next video to come out. I'm sure something that is more for you will come back around. So that's how we do things here at the Ashtoons studio. Subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to turn on notifications by hitting the bell, going over and selecting all. We'll talk to you down in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.